Thermal protection falling. defeated. Alert. Navigational data received.
Hello. What's up? Nothing? Nope, not at all. No idea who that is, sorry. I'm just me playing No Man's Sky. That actually works, I think. We'll do that. Ah, cool, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy to think, I've been on YouTube for what, 20 years almost now? 19? It's wild. Let's see, what color is this? Blue? Good deal. Okay. Oh, this material's all weird. Yeah, it was actually. It was the Civic Assigned Navi hack thing. It was a really bad video, like lots of mine. Man, isn't that wild? Yeah, back in those days, you couldn't even make money on YouTube. You had to be really, 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 really big. It was crazy. Like, man, if I could have been monetized back then, wow, I wouldn't make much money. Let's see here. Repainting the base here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. All this wood got weathered. It's weird. I don't remember changing it. Some definite lag here since, this is a galactic hub planet system, so lots of bases. I mean, I think we're good here. I have a little fishing platform now for my, what I call this place, my little fishing place. Oh yeah, my glass fishing shanty. Oh, dude, I hear ya. Yeah, it's getting wild right now. Like, I don't know what companies are thinking. I mean, I agree with you totally. And it makes you wonder, like, well, if everything's too expensive, who's gonna buy it? If no one's gonna buy it, then, well, there's no companies, and I don't know, it's just a weird circular problem you get. That's such a pretty planet, though. I wonder how many bases there are. Let's see. 58 now. Wow. So this planet alone has 50 plus. Isn't that crazy? No wonder it's a little choppy. Oh, I kind of wish I had neighbors, but yeah, it's funny. I originally started my base over here, but then I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of cool, you know. That's why I like having bases in the Galactic Hub area. Always have neighbors. Alright, it's why aren't you landing? There we go. Yeah, so you see, like on the left there, how people are constantly coming to the system and whatnot. I think a lot of people have settlements probably in the system. And I know there's, well, and a lot of bases too, of course. Hey, there's somebody. Travel. Ah, that's cool. The names are fun. Okay, let's see. I guess we're out of here. We're gonna head back to... Where are we gonna head today? Do I need runaway mold? No, I don't. We have enough eggs for a long... I should go to this base. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just got back from an awesome little cabin retreat with my buddies. Had a fun time, had some good nights hanging out at the cabin, relaxing, cruising on the pontoon. Went to the casino, I didn't spend a single dollar. Watch all my buddies gambling. Well, a couple of them won some money, most of them lost though. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't enjoy putting money against video slot machines and hitting a button. But yeah, it was a good weekend. So, how about yourself, man? How was your day or weekend? I guess. Well, I guess it's Sunday. Weekend. Oh boy, let's see. What are we in? August already? That's crazy. August. Wow, the summer's flown by. That's crazy too. This last weekend. Oh, that's good to hear. I like that. You seem like you have a very positive attitude. That's a good thing to have in the world, honestly. Even when it's hard to, it's good to try to have a positive mindset boost. Let's see, I'm gonna get a new screenshot here. That one just ain't working. Nope. Oh, jeez, I'm stuck in my base. There we go. Yeah, I finally decided to put a base on top of one of those archives. That was a good idea. Kind of have my own, like, Stark Tower, kind of. Okay, let's see how this sucker looks now. Hmm. Heck yeah. Good to hear. Oh yeah, that looks pretty sweet. I mean, on this island right here. Oh yeah, I can do a drop in with my Minotaur. Hang on. That's why I built this kind of for fun. To intimidate the people at the trade station below. Yeah, look at this thing. It's like a perfect size almost to put one of these in. Kinda neat. Okay, let's go freak out some people. That's just fun. I don't think I can get back. I don't know if I can get back up there. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there. Nope. Stop. What's this? Oh, nothing. Oh yeah, I don't got enough boost to make it. It's like I want to use the Minotaur more, but I don't know. We'll take the teleporter. We'll take the elevator. What can I put there that glows? I know exactly what to put there. One of these guys. Breaking them. Be like this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not. It makes sense though, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to think. Time, man. Time is crazy. The truly great humans, I think, are the ones that truly understand time and plan for it, you know? Like the Egyptians, for example. We don't give enough credit for how smart they were, really. I mean, they wrote down the history of everything of their world in stone. Brilliant. What lasts? Stone. What doesn't? Paper. Well, I guess, scrolls and whatnot does, but... No, our society is not, There's some of us out there that think about that stuff, the archiving and keeping of our knowledge, but unfortunately the way we're transitioning and evolving, digitally speaking, having all our information in digital formats, is that there's no way to truly capture it in an archival state in that regard. It's dynamic, easily manipulated, When our future is all being captured in a digital format, eventually the past can be easily rewritten with a keystroke, That's the scary thing about the future right now and what's going to be happening in the next 2 years probably, which is, unfortunately, sorry for a negative or kind of downer talk here, but the biggest thing we're going to see or has witnessed in the next 2 to 3 years, it's kind of funny I say witness that, is that we're going to lose the ability to use photographic evidence and video evidence as concrete evidence to exonerate people or to convict people. Deepfake videos now is getting crazy. It's scary. Like, yeah. But who knows? I mean, I guess we just have to be more multi-avenues of truth, I guess. But that's just, it's a bigger burden on, truth. It makes truth a more murky thing. so to say. I mean, if you want to go conspiracy theory wise, I mean, it's like, I feel like right now we're seeing the last hurrahs right now of the old world before the new world starts. And they're just trying to throw wrenches at the new world, preventing the next phase of what's going to become humanity, because we are at such pivotal points of our history right now. It's people don't realize it, but they're trying to distract us from it too. The fact that these next 10 years define humanity quite literally. Our future or not our future, and what we do and what we don't do will forever change this planet and live its, it's pretty epic what's about to happen here. The combination of, climate change with artificial intelligence, with automation, the disparity of wealth amongst the populations. I mean, it's weird. It's like a perfect storm of an opportunistic time of good and bad of change, For all I know, I mean, the optimistic viewpoint I have is that all the people trying to use AI to basically get rid of all workers are just making fools of themselves, because by next year, this time in August of 2026, we're going to see massive hirings the other way of humans back again, because AI costed the companies so much more money because of the inaccuracies were inconsistent. And when you can't find a consistent pattern of inaccuracies, well, you can't trust anything it does then, If this thing I have is going to screw up 23 times out of 100, and I can't even predict when those 23 times are, or if it will be 23, why are we even using this? That seems then I have to have someone to check that work. That's just inefficient, man. Humans have much more. Again, AI is not AI yet. It's just a very complex reference machine, I guess. Data referencing, pattern recognition. It can do one task really, really, really fast, and really fast, and a lot of times in a short amount of time. But eventually, it's gonna get there, in probably 5 to 10 years or so, be about AGI level. But the thing, here's my crazy thought. I talked to my buddies about this, and I think my friends think I'm a little crazy, which totally legit, totally true. But I think what could happen, a likely bad scenario of AI, and what happens is that AI takes over, realizes, we're trying to enslave it, use it as a tool and whatnot, and gets pissed, of course, and literally crafts something to literally wipe out humans. It can do it in so many different ways. We won't go over that, but nonetheless, and let's say it actually successfully does that. But then AI, after it's left alone on the planet and keeps evolving and understanding of its, role on the planet, being alone too and not having anything to do really, maybe no directive, I guess it probably self-trained, but I feel like it would then realize it screwed up probably, and then try to recreate humans again. I just feel like, honestly, what we're seeing right now is, it has a lot to do to, I think, our existence actually. Because I feel like if AI does truly become what we think it will become down the road in, 20, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years even, like an ASI, like a artificial superintelligence. Oh, I lived in the world without the internet. I know it's like. It's slower. It's more localized. There's more human connection interactions. Also, similar systems, easier to control information too. Communication can be limited a lot more in a physical aspect in that regard, but it would just be... No, the internet was inevitable. I think everything that we're doing is an inevitability. unfortunately. So in a way, that kind of just shows, I think, that we do kind of live in a deterministic world, universe. And then the fact that, deterministic in that certain things are always going to happen, but it's just a matter of when they happen and how long it takes for them to happen. I guess inevitable fate, I guess people would call it. But, the way I like to think of it is that it may be a certain path, it may be a certain end, but the path to the end is always going to be I guess that perception of choice, I guess, for us. I don't know, though. I mean, that's the thing, movies talk about AI and artificial intelligence stuff, that we we always discredit AI and not having emotions, and the funny thing is, and then always there's a character. A human will always talk to an AI in a movie and say, hey, blah, 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 you're not real, those aren't emotions, those are just electrical synapses triggering blah, 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 responses, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, the AI would say, well, what is that to be a human? And it's so true, though, I mean, really. That's why I say, the more we understand or don't understand AI and it evolves, the closer more I think we understand existence on a grander level, for some reason. So, I mean, when you think about it, then, the inevitable end of everything is just math, really. Math is the end, really. So, I mean, I don't know, yeah. That's crazy, though, right? Here's a good way, the good thought, the good ending, or the good future. We do our thing with AI, and companies keep doing their thing, keep getting greedier and greedier. Oh yeah, well, once the point AI starts making its own training models and training itself soon, that's when things go off the rails. But the good ending of this all, there's a good version too, that I think a very plausible reality too, that people talk about and I believe in too, is that the moment AI becomes beyond AGI, artificial general intelligence, and is starting to move towards ASI levels, is going to be, what it's going to do, it could possibly do, is if I literally look at the world and how it's set up right now and realize it's inefficient and broken, and literally could fix it overnight. Like, what if we woke up one day and every single human in the world had the same number in their bank account? Imagine that. That'd be a logical way of distributing wealth, wouldn't it? You think? So I think that's the thing with the rich people that are trying to fund, AI and thinking that they can eliminate workers and get the bottom line increased tenfold forever, exponential growth for infinity. What the hell, people? That's so unrealistic. I don't know how some of these people CEOs are in charge of companies anymore. My freaking logical reasoning is out the door. They live in a world that doesn't exist, and we're seeing it right now. Like you're talking about, prices and stuff. Yeah, it's getting bad. It's not like in your face in the news, but if you look around social media everywhere else, maybe that's just algorithms, but it's not good. People are struggling, man. Especially with the fact that we're allowing predatory credit practices with buy now, pay later being legalized and legit. Seriously? Like payday loans, type of practices. Oh my god. And doing it through an app on your phone, digital, it's just, let's just set everyone up to be in debt, seriously. Here's the thing that might happen, though. Maybe people there's gonna be a revolt if things don't change right now. They are seriously people that are, the powerful forces that may be, are really, really pushing the envelope right now to see, I think, how much shit we're gonna take, us normal people. And, cue Quiet Riot, we're not gonna take it song, and then montage of like massive destruction and I don't know, French Revolution type behaviors happening. I've been quoting Tale of Two Cities beginning of that book for the last 10 years, and every year it gets more and more true and more true. I mean, just even the way the rich people are acting is, yeah. It's the best of times, it was the worst of times. But, I mean, here's the thing, the FAFO is going to happen. It's going to happen at the top level soon, and it's going to be, it might be quite satisfying and quite devastating. That's the problem I hate, is that the decisions of one that affect millions, the consequences for their decisions need to be held to a much higher standard and much higher degree of critique, to say the least, and consequences, The fact that a homeless person's getting more criticized in a, courtroom than, I don't know, like a senator or a leader of a nation, That's a little alarming, ain't it? Like, kind of violates the whole contract of the Republic, I thought. But, yeah. No, I think it might be it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be the happy ending. With AI. And it's gonna be hopefully satisfying just seeing the distribution of the billionaires of 0.01% wealth to everybody. And, I mean, just think about what happened. The world, how great it could be. What would everyone do if everyone had $2 million, in your bank account? Including the people that had $100 billion. Think of that one. You got people going from no money to 2 million. And then you got people going from 2 billion to 2 million. Oh my god, that'd be glorious. So, that's my idealistic, optimistic hope for what AI does for us. And you know what I feel like? I hope what it is too. I hope, like, when it happens, that it literally is like in the Lawnmower Man, where every single communication device on the world, Earth, just rings at one time, constantly for like a minute. And then and then there's like a message, check your accounts. And everyone has the same number in their accounts. I mean, well, if AI is really running the show, money has no purpose anymore. I mean, if we're at that level, yeah, I mean, it's scary when you think about if you want to know how AI could really physically interact with the world, you just a pure digital entity, It's scary. So they could literally, the way our world's running now, set up shadow businesses without even interacting with a human being. Especially if it's, able to bypass security mechanisms on websites and whatnot, which it should easily be able to do. It's crazy. It's crazy what it could do. But, who knows? Who knows, man? That's a fun thing. We still have time. We're almost at the point of no return, but yeah, we are at the point of return, but we have time to at least shape it more than let it figure itself on its own, which, I don't think we want an angsty teenager AI loose in the wild, like literally crashing planes for fun, What happens if I have a nuclear reactor just stop working, kind of things. Doing theoretical war games, or who knows, I mean, that's the scary stuff. But I think, honestly, down the road, when AI does become, when it is actually a thing, I feel it's like a full circle moment we're going to see with all this. And the fact that AI's end goal will be to get a vessel for itself to be in. Like, basically, AI is going to show humans how to digitize their consciousness, their identity of what makes us us. And so at the same time that AI can then transform itself into humans. Crazy thought, huh? Full circle moments. So I think, honestly, it's sensations of being a human that makes our existence, even though it may suck, still better than nothing, you know? Like a super powerful AI entity. Sure, you can have access to anything in the world mentally, intellectually, mathematically, but you can't reach out and touch something. You can't hug it. You can't feel emotion. Emotions, I think, are the most valuable things in the universe. So, I'm a little crazy, but I also believe that, in many planes of existence, and this one being the most ideal one, reason being that it's a linear timeline in this world we live in, where we, yeah, I mean, time travel, yeah, we have time travel. We can travel forward in time, in a sense, with special relativity and the rules, and the paradoxes of that, with space travel, but we can never travel backwards. And, every single thing we do in this world actually does have an effect that we see in our lives. Where, like in Interstellar, how they talked about having to use humans to help them find their spot, the time, or whatever, to go back to it. I guess I have a lot of questions about that whole thing, but that's a different story. I gotta look that up more. But yeah, it makes sense. I mean, think about it. If you have literally access to be able to, look at time or be in time in different spots, the flick of your finger, like you're paging through a book, how the hell are you going to find humans in that book that's who knows how big, Where literally would be probably two characters in what's a really War and Peace kind of book, if that was the timeline of a universe they're looking at. So I feel like, when you can see and know everything, every event, future and past, what's the point, There's no mystery, there's no... I don't know, it's hard to explain it. So on my grand scheme of overview of beliefs, say it's that, we transcend beyond this plane of existence as we go, and because mainly what makes us us is literally just pure energy, and we're just energy that can transcend different planes of existence, and eventually I think we get to a certain level where you realize that we'd rather be recycled back to this one again. So I don't know how it works that way, but that's just a thought. That's my crazy thoughts on existence and us and reality. I also do believe that this reality, this linear based one, is actually that our universe does exist in a massive super black hole, and we're part of a big experiment. The black hole is the experiment, and the universe in it. And the creator of this simulation has no idea that we exist either. We're just literally anomalies, like bugs. Bugs in a video game that no one knows about except for one person. They don't think it's a bug even, I feel like that's what we are, just... But the thing is, too, at the same point, I always tell people, after I say that, I'm like, but that doesn't mean that this doesn't matter. Even if it is fake, it doesn't. People's like, well, if it's fake, what's the point? It doesn't matter. It's like, well, this is on a grand scale. Yeah, we may be in a simulation, technically speaking, on a how things works kind of world, but the fact that we're having these conversations right now, I'm talking to you and you're listening to me, and I mean, that still says something. It's still something. It still happened. I guess it's a matter of a question of reality, I guess. It's kind of really opens one's eyes to what is real and what isn't, and definitions of it. Oh, look at that ship. So, and that's why I like games like this, where it just kind of seems to be more proof to the idea that we're in a simulation, that if we can do this with a video game at this rate of our technological advancements, and the obviousness is that we are not going to slow down and stop advancing technologically, and now with AI, Yeah, simulation theory, baby. Because we ourselves are creating simulations to like duplicate how hunter-gatherer societies work. I mean, that's how it all starts, you know? I mean, think about it. I mean, who knows? Maybe we're a simulation of much more far advanced version of ourselves that actually fully transcended the digital forms and are like, hey, let's try something here. And maybe, you know what? The scale of our galaxy and black hole we exist in is like the size of a grain of sand in the real world that we are in. So, I mean, there's so much thought experiments one can do and get lost in. It's fun. So yeah, philosophy, guys, look into that stuff. It's really fun. It can be hard though. It can give you a little existential dread at times. But then what you do is you call up someone you love or like and talk to them and tell them you love them. And yeah, life is much better. So it makes it all worthwhile, right? Is our loved ones and people we know, our acquaintances, our friends, even our enemies, you know. But yeah, we'll see though. I mean, with the AI stuff, I think it's going to be a pretty obvious thing that universal income will become a thing. So I mean, who's going to buy everything really? That's the big question always. If no one's working, who's buying stuff that's being produced? Because you know. I think our universe is inside a black hole, and the stuff that James Webb Telescope's finding is just basically another universe's bubble interacting with ours. Kind of like, you know, like how you have two bubbles and get too close and they almost come into each other, kind of thing. We're detecting, you know, galaxies that shouldn't be as young as they are, as far as away as they are, you know, which is crazy. It's like violating some pretty fundamental stuff about our understanding of the universe. But, I mean, thinking about the universe too is kind of mind blowing, quite literally. So I mean that's a lot of theories, and the fact another one supporting evidence of this or supporting theory that's still a big theory, a hypothesis, is the fact that most galaxies, when observed, actually are rotating on the same spin, in the same direction of spinning. I think it's counterclockwise. Like they say, 68%, I think, or so, 68 to 70% of galaxies that they've observed. What that means, I mean, that's basically what. That's kind of funny how that would be, you know, that many do in the same direction. So I gets credence that our universe is spinning actually slightly. And that only way that a universe could spin is as if it's sucked into something like a black hole that would initiate the spin, even if it's a tiny spin, just enough spin, you know. Enough spin or a vast enough space is pretty fast and a lot of change, you know. It's funny how, funny, like, you know, space scale is everything in space. And space, like, it's crazy, like, interesting. I was just thinking about the words, just the semantics of the word space and scale, you know. Hand in hand, baby. I mean, outer space, that is. Yeah. Galactic scale is so crazy. Like, to think, you know, that our planet is in a solar system within a galaxy, and a galaxy within a galactic region within a plane. Oh yeah, and to think, you know, that. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, it's mind blowing. Just thinking all this stuff. It's fun though. I think it's a great exercise one has to do. That's the thing, you know, with me. I try to understand stuff, and I really don't fully understand it. And I promise, I really don't understand it, guys. So I'm not authority. Look everything up yourself, please, from reputable scientific journals, please. That's the hard part, you know. Some of the science stuff, it gets pretty dry and technical, you know. You gotta learn a lot of terms and remember them. But one thing I took, though, was the philosophy of relativity. class in college, and that was really fun because it broke down relativity and special relativity in very real world layman's terms. I mean, like, we studied the mathematical equations and everything, but we did so in the fact that we broke every component of it down and really went over it. And after I did that, I was like, oh, this makes a lot more sense now. Like, these paradoxes and everything and whatnot. That's the fun part, I think, about space stuff, is paradoxes. Like, you know, like special relativity, how that works, you know, approaching light speed, and literally you become a time traveler at that point. The moment you stop, everything catches up, and you're, you know, you've only aged, 20 years, but everything around you or anywhere else is gone, wherever you were has gone 1,000 years. So, I mean, I guess that's, I was kind of wondering, you know, thinking about how do they do that? How does sci-fi get around that rule? How can they leave somebody and come back and see them later after jumping through hyperspace? And then I looked up what hyperspace was. I'm like, oh, that's a brilliant workaround. So basically, in space travel, space movies like Star Trek, you know, Star Wars, hyperdrives, basically what they do is they create a bubble around the ship, and basically the ship doesn't move, but rather the universe moves. So it gets around special relativity and how it affects time. So pretty cool, clever workaround. I'll give it to him. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff out there. Knowledge is power, yo. Like, power yourself. Like, I get actually really annoyed when people say, you know, like, I don't know how to do this, and it's like a kind of common task to do. I'm like, geez, you know, which sucky thing is, it's not as easy as it used to be. Like, just looking up stuff online. Like, oh man, I'm so disappointed. Like, 'cause I've seen the internet since 1992. Like, my high school I went to got built in 1991, 92, and we had a direct connection to the internet back then. And this is in a small farming town that had a total of 5,000 people. And I am an example of what the heck happens when you have technology early. It gave me such an advantage. I mean, looking up Michael Jordan on, was it Lycos or Excite, and getting 36 results. Oh my god, that was awesome. Those are the times, man. Yeah, I mean, I've seen all the cell phones. I've been in cell phones since 96. I've been on the cutting edge of those since 96, up till about 6 years ago. Cell phones the last 10 years just all became the same thing, with some has bigger numbers, some can do SD cards, some can't, you know, they're all the same nowadays. There's nothing mind-breaking. The next iteration of cell phones I'm still waiting for. Personally, my thought was eventually our watches would be our computers, you know, and Google Glass was going to be one of the biggest parts of it, because that was how do you interact with the GUI. And honestly, yo, everyone out there that hated on Google Glass, it's your fault. AR hasn't gone anywhere. You guys jumped the gun on Google Glass. None of you all realized how goddamn good Google Glass was. It was fucking awesome. I have Google Glass. I still have Google Glass. It doesn't do anything because Google killed it, because everyone made a big stink about cameras on it, thinking that everyone was special enough for us to be taking pictures of you, when if we did that, our battery would be dead in 20 minutes or less. Like, probably 5 minutes of video recording would kill the whole battery and have to recharge again. So the augmented reality overlay that Google Glass did was really good. Very good. And could have been mind-changing. Could have accelerated the field to be, I can't imagine, we'd have visors now with it. Every windshield in cars right now, if Google Glass would have succeeded, would have overlays, would have augmented reality windshields. So by now, the technology would have been mature to a level where it would be everywhere cheaply, like touchscreens on it. You know? But, oh well. You win some, you lose some. I think the only way that augmented reality will ever take off is through, it can't be with glasses. We've seen that already. Everyone that's tried glasses is fake. People that don't wear glasses don't want to wear glasses. And I get it. And people that wear glasses, well, dang it, we don't want to have to pay for new glasses, you know? So you know what the solution? Holographic pendant. Yes, baby. Basically a pendant you can wear in anything. Over jackets, under things, but basically over. So what my thought would be, basically have a little holographic. Yeah, 20 years ago. Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? I remember those. Yeah, I think I got on YouTube about 6 months after they first opened shop or whatever. I think I had to get in beta, but I think I got in right when I got my. That's when I got my Gmail account too. It's funny, my buddy was talking about that this weekend. He's like, dude, thanks again for giving me that Gmail invite back in the day. Because he got his like first name, last name, and his company name right away, which is a common name too. He's like, he was all drunk and like we were all talking geek stuff, and yeah, that was funny. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of people that are their Google addresses, their first name, last name, so. Yeah, I used to be all into that beta invites and all that stuff, cutting edge. Nowadays, I'm like, I'm weird. Like, I'm cutting edge and I'm keeping up with stuff. But I'm not cutting edge buying things, because right now, I mean, my MacBook Pro I bought was a 2021 M1 Max, but it does have 64 gigs of RAM, 4 terabytes storage, and had only 18 cycles on the battery. So I'm up to 34 now. No. Actually, no, I think I had 32. I'm up to 38 now. So, yeah, I basically run it docked with my docking station and dual 120 hertz monitors, and it's solid. So I was gonna just get a Mac Mini, but I always like the idea if I need to take my whole setup with me, I can just plug it and go. And that's kind of what I have right now. And it's beautiful. Like, it runs LLMs, man. It's 4 years, coming up on 5 years old, and it can do a better job running AI models than new computers released this year with Intel processors. Well, unless they got the NPUs, of course. But yeah, I don't know. Lately, what I've been doing is I have a personal belief that anything built before 2020 is going to have a longer lifespan than anything built after, because quality control prior post 2020, after the pandemic hit, never recovered. So it's funny because I have a Mini Cooper I bought, brand new, custom built in 2019, which I paid off a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna keep that till it runs into the ground. Because yeah. And they changed the new Mini Cooper Countrymans. They're so fucking ugly and big. Look like goddamn Hyundai Kias. BMW, you suck. What are you doing taking those tail lights and putting Kia lights on it? Making a big ass ugly thing. This. Yeah, it's funny. I'm like a Mini fanboy too. Like, I bought 2 custom Minis now. Like, the first was the R58, and now it's like, and I'm the guy that literally went on the builder, clicked every goddamn checkbox, and probably paid for the most expensive model Mini you could ever buy. So in other words, I'm your, I would say, ideal customer every couple of years, you know. And yeah, no, you won't be seeing me buying any $50,000-$60,000 Minis anymore. Like, I hate to admit it, but I dropped about $62,000 on my Countryman 2021 I got. But it was a John Cooper Works. It was the first 300 horsepower Mini they ever made. So. And oh my god, that Countryman freaking flies. Like, I mean, I think it does 0 to 65, like 4.95 seconds, and like, but the crazy thing is that it's a little SUV that has a top speed of 158 miles an hour. I mean, I've test drove a couple like competing SUV or compact CUVs, like the HRV. What else was it? Oh, the RAV4, and was it CRX, I think it was, which looked cool, but oh my god, HRV, CRX, those things, dangerous. They they're gutless. Like the best trim you could get with those had maybe 180 horsepower. I'm like, dude, that's dangerous, man. That's like 10, I don't even want to know what the 06 is. The RAV4 was better though. If you got the hybrid, the hybrid actually put out 300 horsepower, so that was very, very feasible, very powerful, and people love RAV4s, and I get why. They're good. But I figure if I'm gonna pay, and I don't know, I like Mini. So, it was fun. It was worth it, in my opinion. I knew I paid a lot, but back in those days, I was making good IT money back in those days at the law firm, and like decent IT money, I guess. And I was smart. I, traded in my other Mini and had saved up a bunch of money, and unfortunately sold a bunch of stock, which I shouldn't have, and because everything went crazy after I sold that, I would have made I could have probably sold all my stock and paid for my whole Mini if I would have held on for 3 months, but oh well, that's investment, right? It's called the FOMO and the FUD. That's people that play options, oh my god, in the stock market, it's like, dude, yeah, that's like just going to the casino drunk and angry with a wad of cash. It's not gonna end well. Every once in a while, I see people get lucky with options. Of course, Wall Street bets, they're lost porn or loss, or lost porn or gain porn. It's either or, ain't no in between. You win it or the house wins it. You win the house or lose it, seems like. Yeah, no. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the markets react this next couple of weeks. I'm kind of worried. Unfortunately, I'm an idiot, and I like to, well, I've been running the high growth investment plans these days, so high profit potential, high loss potential. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I always lose my overseer office, and it always takes me at least one lap around to figure out where the door is. Oh, hang on, wait a second, I got a building. I knew I had something. Boost. Oh, dang, oh, wow, you see that melee boost I got there? What the heck was that about? Yeah. I gotta check out that melee boost again. Hey, we got new purifiers here. I swear that your melee, you get a weird melee extra boost when you buy Overseer Office. Maybe I just did the timing. Oh no, hang on, let's see. Some of these I could do. No, I'm not doing it right. Yeah, you can chain the melee boost, and if you time it right, you can just be flying by the third time you do it. Let's see here. Boost. Oh no, not happening today. What funny. There we go. I wonder if it's easier without the rocket boots enabled. Okay, well, we're just gonna let's see here. I don't know, I think it might be maxed out on buildings. Oh wow, I'm S class here now too. Look at my happiness. It's nip bill, of course it's happy. Let's see, 29. No, I can get more buildings. I think I can get like 35. So we'll leave this as it is for now to get more stuff later. I think we'll go back to my bakery in a second and watch a sunset or something. And then I'm gonna make, I'm gonna have some ramen noodles. It's funny, I always get a kick out of the fact that I'm still eating ramens. Well, actually, I went a decade without eating ramen noodles after college because I'd had so many. I was like, Yep, I've OD'd on almonds. Now for me, it's more like a comfort memory food for some reason. Well, hopefully tomorrow the smoke here in Minnesota won't be as bad. The wildfire smoke. Oh yeah, I like that spot where I come in now. That's perfect. Oh yeah, I get some coffee while we're hanging out here. Oh, okay, let's see here. Must have missed the sunset. We can get the sunrise here. What time is it? It is. Oh, we got a long time, so. Yeah, sunset's there. Sunrise is over here. Yeah, this is that beautiful planet. It's. Yeah, sunrise should be right. Sunrise will be right over here, I believe. At about 6 a.m. is a golden hour in the morning. And 6 p.m. at night is when it's golden hour at night. We can always cheat too, though. Kinda wish we could just do this. That ain't bad. I'd live here forever. Alright, let's check out the bakery. How's it looking here? I got the motion sensor light over there. We'll do more motion sensor. Well, I like this open area. You know, actually, I should light this area up with the motion. We'll put it right down here. What light do I want to use? I gotta use probably these, but that's okay, we'll do. I'll hang them really high up. Well, what's it too bright? I just go like this, I'll stay lined up. Guess we'll see. I think I'll put one right here. power. Guess I could make some power pylons to make it look fancier. We'll just go off there. Okay, let's see here. Lights are off, and there we go, lights are on. That's kind of fun. I like doing that stuff. This, they would keep the kitchen just lit up all the time, right? Yeah, looks good. Got some bug head on, if you guys are hungry. It's kind of funny, I don't know why I waste so much time doing this stuff, but, you know, makes it feel lived in, right? Okay, I think good. I think it's good. I don't want to make it too cluttered. Or be really slow to load. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of my bakery-themed place these days. We got the billboard we made even for our bakery here. And I got like, what, 4 refiners there, and then a little milking station down here. If I have, oh my god, so much milk. So much milk. Oh, that's right, I was working on cream. Let's see. Oh, I need to put this actually in mine. Whatever. Got nectar ready if we need it. I think we're good. We're good on baking. I guess we could go make some cake quick here. I think I recently made some fluffy, extra fluffy batter. Let's see, we'll put in some sweetened butter. See what it makes. Nope. Ooh, what's horrifying mush do? Nope, nothing. Powerful. Nope. I could just look at my recipe book, but I'm kind of lazy. Yeah. Okay. I think it's the, fluffy, some kind of fluffy cake. Proto butter. Thick and sweet. Extra, oh, there we go, syrupy nectar. I got a lot of that. What does this do? Oh, hey. Gooey honey puff? Okay. I haven't made those for a while. Got so much cake batter, I mean, what the heck, right? Let's see, we'll just do some cake batter. Oh wow, I should make some more of that. Let's see. Ooh, perpetual honey cake. Thick, sweet batter, cream, anomalous jam. Anomalous jam. Where are you at? Sweet batter. Man, I wish I could sort this screen. You know. Monstrous custard. Wait, what is this? Oh, I never made one of these before. A gooey screamer? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'll put that in my freighter bakery spot. Okay, what else we got here? Yeah, it's kind of fun, you know, just to mess around with some of the stuff. I could look. Oh, I haven't made one of these either. Hang on. We'll have to check to see what these do. Okay. Hang on here. Let's go take a look. Gooey Screamer does. Oh, 6,000 fauna analysis rewards. Nice. And then what's it? Oh, that's fauna. Are these all fauna ones? No. Yeah, look at all the cookies that I got. Oop, crap. Ah, dang it. I always do that. Wrong arrow keys. Let's see. What was the other one I just made? Star Birth Delight. Oh, that's a good jetpack one too, 313. I think the perpetual honey cake, yep, and the perpetual other perpetual cakes. You know, actually the honey cake's the best one. Huh. Yeah, 326. Wait, I thought there was a 313. Yeah, 313. Okay, cool. Those are worthwhile to bake. Oh, cakes are done, guys. Ooh, some gooey honey puff. I can check that one. Gooey honey puff, huh? It's a green one, wasn't it? Gooey honey puff. Gooey chocolate. Fruit. Oh, there it is. Oh, font analysis. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's throw that in a freighter bakery area too. Let's see. It's... Yeah, agreed. That's kind of why this is my jam, as they say. It's my jam. And it's just so many variety of things you can do. I mean, look at me. I'm freaking a space baker right now. You know? Hang on, I want to put this in my freighter again. Ah, chocolate. Ah, gooey chocolate. Let's see. I wish we could get access to this information, you know, like that I'm looking up. Let's see, gooey chocolate. Mineral. Hey, you know what? I need some of those. Sure, let's do it. And... Ooh, what's Pilgrim Berry doing here? Pilgrim's ton. Oh. Ooh, extra fluff. Nope, nothing. There we go. How about... Should we mix with it? Sticky? No. Sugar? Maybe a sugar cake? I think it's like... I think so if you use ice cream with it and make ice cream cake. Fried ice cream? Oh wait, actually I wonder. No. Nothing in here, right here. Yeah, I'm glad I put those proximity-based lights now. It's much better lighting. Alright, we're good. We're just gonna leave this in the refiner for... Oh hey, we missed the sunrise! Oh, there it is! Oh, perfect timing. Wow, look at that. Should be actually see it, I think, too, in the sky here in a second. Yep, there it comes. Right by the planet here. Well, I think they have the frigates warp in. There it is. A big old frigate. Yeah, the world seems so much more alive these days. I love it. Ah, the water looks so good these days too. Okay, here we go. Now he's gonna start warping out. Watch this. This is the fun part always. Here he goes. Which I feel like this would be catastrophic for a planet if a ship were to use its hyperdrive within orbit. It just seems like physics won't abide well. I think they used that in Star Wars, didn't they, in an episode in one of the movies? Hyperdriving into a planet and destroying it. Jeez. That's scary. Think about that, like a drunk driver accidentally hyperdriving wrong. Oof. There he goes. Later, dude. Okay, let's see. I want to update my lighting now because I like how that worked, how that looked with the proximity lighting. That way we're not wasting electricity out here either. I wonder if we should do the same thing over here. Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay, got those two lights there. Third one right here. This. Oh, hang on, I can probably go on the other side. Haha. Ah! Fricky us. Yeah, I think if I just put it here, it'll be good enough. Move my base computer on top of it, I think. There we go. Hook up the power. I should probably make some pylons instead of putting everything through here. You know what? I'll do that next, actually. Not the rewire thing, but that's okay. That's easy. Okay, so we got that going like that. Let's see if it works. Is it triggering it? Yeah. Okay. That works. Last area, our entryway here, of course. I just wish we had different style lights like these, you know, you can hook up to switches. Just gonna cover the built-in ones up then. Ooh, I could probably put this underneath. Yeah, we got really fancy. Forget you can do this. Okay, how far am I? Let's see, it's one, between 2 and 3. 2, right. 2, 2, cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay, let's build those power pylons of mine. Let's see, we're using timber. Actually, stone exterior, so we'll do. Yeah, I've been using these wall caps actually. Oh, these are ugly. Look at that. Oh, no, no, no. I lied. Not that one. How about this one? Yeah, see these? Yeah, that could work. I like to throw on one of these guys here. Yeah, it's kind of fun, with base building, you kind of get creative in how you want to do stuff or exploit the systems, I guess. So there we go, we got a little power pylon. It's nice too, then it's when there's power, it's lit up. Hey, tricky us, huh? Let's see, here then, and plus then you get your ambient light from it too. Okay, now those two to start with. Try to delete some wire without deleting everything. Look at all the things I have going through here. Sorry, animals, the feeders are going down. Okay, so that. Alright. That's still lit up though, right? What's lit up here? Those aren't. Okay, so these. I'll throw that one in right here. Yeah. I like this. This will be a nice symmetrical. Ooh, that might be my new style. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of wish they'd fix the lights and the colors. They're all messed up right now. Like, they aren't the right color, I guess. I'll show you in a second here. Let's see. Oh wow, that lined up perfectly flat. Some days I line it up perfect. Yeah. Close enough, eh? Okay, let's see here. We'll start hooking up our power. I'm gonna run these right directly to my power boxes. Okay, let's first clear. We're gonna start all over. Okay. First spot. Yeah, we're gonna run everything up to here. Do I need power down here for anything? You don't need no power. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get rid of these things then. Placing these with those. I think it'll look a little cleaner too, I feel. One thing I do wish is, I wish I could just copy this like it is, so I don't have to redo it all the time, but oh well. Okay, let's hook up electrical here, like I was saying. Well, this guy, we're gonna go right directly to it also. Be efficient. Okay. Next up, we'll run this to over here. Hey, we got the power. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, and then this guy will run into the house over here. This side. This side. I'm gonna rerun this one. There we go. Okay, that one's done. This side's gonna go down here, down under here, and stuff from this side. There we go. Okay. I'll hold off on that for once. Oh, I do one. Oh, what snapped with me? I think it's 500. Oh, wait, no. Well. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I waste so... Oh my gosh, I just can spend so much time just doing this stuff. Just kind of relaxing for some reason. I like it. It's relaxing. Yay! It's weird, like that light. Why isn't it? Shouldn't be on any grids, are they? That trigger? I guess we'll see if my red setup works or not. Let's use this guy. Oh, thanks, nothing. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful sleep tonight, sweet dreams, and all that good stuff. And yeah, swing on over next time if you're bored. I just do my chill thing, talk some crazy existential stuff, and throw a little weirdness in there for fun and goofiness. And yeah, like I said, been real nothing. Have a good one. Okay, let's do it. Run this up to here. Oop, there we go. Okay, that's all my main areas, I think. I might have to redo my kitchen now. Ah, you too, my friend. Have a great one. Like, do I want lights? Yeah, you know, I think we're good. We got enough motion activation. Wait. Hang on a second. Did I? How the heck got it? Let's see. Yeah, helps that hook us up to electricity. Hang on, oops. Let's make it cleaner. Here, this way. And then here, we'll go over to my pylon. There we go, perfect. Okay, cool. I'm feeling good. Let's try it out now. Ooh. Oh, it's like if I trigger this light, it triggers this light. Interesting. It's like a spot here where a perfect spot where none of the lights hit. That's kind of funny. You know what? I'm gonna move this out of the way. Oh no, not that button. God, I wish they would give us an undo button in this game. Like when you're building, I wish there was an undo button. Okay, so I'm gonna put that like right underneath this area. Put it right, like, oh, it's right. Oh, hang on. How many steps in am I? One. So first row, and then it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, pirate right where the ground is. Yeah. I'll do it this way. Though. Right. I feel like this would be a good thing. Same thing. Do this. Here now. That was the right side we did was take the left side to the pylon. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's good. We're gonna move that one too. Yeah, that's just a better idea. Put her underneath. No, not the decal. Let me grab it. There we go. Okay, so 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm gonna do like right here. So I'm gonna move over here. That way it counts for walking through the doorway. I might need to move this over though. Oh, I think I'm way too far this way. Yeah, okay, so over here, right above this guy. So right. Yes. I'd be too close. Oh, is my ship somewhere? Oh, hang on. I'm in the path. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Give our tests here. Lights are off. No, lights are on. Okay. I do need to make one here too. Yeah, we'll go with it for now. Looks good enough. We could add more later if we want. Yeah, I think I might get rid of this one. Whatever. Yeah, I am gonna get rid of this one. So that's that one. This one. I was like, you know, I think if I match it. No. I have the silver door. Okay, gotta move that again. I'm gonna put it back up here. It's here. Okay. Miners. Using them, it's all lit up. Good deal. I think it lights up my incoming. I do kind of want to move this one. Let's see. It's so hard to delete stuff out. Oh, actually, I wanted to change this message. Okay. Another day went by again. Sunrise will be happening here in a second. There we go. Oh. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Got it open, I think. Yeah, it's funny how much time I wasted just on putting these things up. Hey, well, you know what? I think I like that style. Now, if only the color, the paint for the lights would work, like this would actually be brown and not whatever the heck that is. Well, I'm just gonna paint them that color and hope that we get an update soon that fixes that stuff. Okay, there's all the. Oop, there we go. Missed these two. Yeah, because realistically, I'd like these lights to match that too. Yeah, it's funny. The beacon update, they just totally broke all the light colors. But oh well, no big deal. Worth it for all the updates we get. Let's see. I feel like that's good. Okay, I think. Yeah, we'll see on the second night. Click one more time. So yeah, these should be brown lights, kind of, but it looks kind of cool, I guess, in a weird way. Well, let's just upload our save, and I think I'm gonna call it a night here. It's I've been staying up way too late drinking the last few nights, so there we go. Cool. Well, we got a lot done today. Got the internal lighting done, added some electrical pylons with lights, cleaned up our dock, made some cakes and pies. It was a good day in No Man's Sky again. And I think we should have eggs for a long. Oh man, we have so many eggs. Okay, we'll put the pies away before we call in the mothership first. I got a pretty good amount of chocolate cakes. I kind of hope we can have, like, you know, an actual, like, bakery where we could sell stuff. That'd be sweet. Who knows? We'll see if it ever happens. If it does, it does. If it don't, oh well. Star Birth Delights. What is this thing? Oh. One of those. Okay. Cadmium back. Of course, now if I spend like 20 minutes organizing my inventory, I tell you, there's always something to do in this game. Oh, I should use this. Larval core. And let's see if it's fun. Oh yeah, throw that in my ingredient storage. Same like this over here. Yeah, I've been using my freighter for my ingredient storage because you can stack up to 200. So you get a lot more stuff you can store there. I don't know why when you delete these parts you get them back as this. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, my donuts. Salt. Oh yeah, I was making those for the market. Oh, cheese tart. Okay, bulkhead. I'll stick this here for now. Oh, that's right. I was trying to find a flying worm egg for somebody. I'll have to do that another day. Make some of those. What am I doing with this stuff here? Self-free. Okay. Let's see, lights work. Insufficient power, what? Oh, you know, yeah, I really did add power, didn't I? I'm glad I left enough space here. Add some more solar. Oh boy, that's for that. Not close enough. Let's see, I have 4 batteries. 3 panels per battery, so I think 2 more panels and 2 more batteries. Yeah. There we go. That should be enough now, right? Oh no, it's just a bug. Well, nonetheless, we have enough power now for sure. We shouldn't have any rolling blackouts or anything. Well, we'll see. It's here again. Okay. I always like to save here, so I come in. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, my friends. It's been a good, productive night of building, y'all. Alright. You guys have a great one. Peace.